All right. It is always a pleasure to welcome my first guest to this program. He is the world's most popular comic actor.
Yes, he is.
And is making his dramatic debut in a new film which opens on October 19th called The Razor's Edge. Please welcome Bill Murray.
Hi, Bill.
I love you. People love you.
Bill Murray.
Doesn't that make you feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah. They
So
love
how'd you like Louise, huh?
Yeah. Not a bad deal.
You owe me.
I saw the movie this morning, Razor's Edge. It's a sprawling, huge, bigger-than-life epic, and you're terrific in the film, and it looks great. It's just, did you go to all of those places? Were you actually up in the mountain areas? Was that India?
No, Bill Bixby went over for me. No, yeah, that was me. That was me.
Oh,
That was me. We were in some great spots over there, and I was the only one that didn't get sick.
Oh, well, that's great. How long did it take to make that film?
Years, I guess. We shot for 3 months. We shot in England, Paris, and India.
It looks great. I hope it does very well for you. Now, I understand you had difficulty getting here, Bill. Is this true? Or
I had some trouble getting here today. Well, actually, it was yesterday, but I was in California, and I was with the director of the film, John Byram, and we were coming back to New York, and we got on the plane. It was a 747, just to set the stage for everything.
It's a nice plane.
I got on. My seat was in the front row, and John was behind me. I looked to my right, and there was Charlie Haid from the Hill Street Blues Show.
Mm-hmm.
I looked behind him, and I saw Loretta Swit from MASH. Behind Loretta, Roger Smith and Anne Margaret.
Oh.
Behind, Anne Margaret, Anne Roger Smith. And behind those two, that couple, Leonard Nimoy.
Good heavens!
And it hit me, and John said to me, Bill, and I said, yeah, I know. And he said, yeah, Airport 1985. We hit some turbulence, and I rang the stewardess bell, and I said, is there a girl on a kidney dialysis machine in the bed? I said, no way, we're going down, you know?
Yeah.
So I started writing letters to everyone I knew, and I asked the pilot if I could put them in the blue box or whatever the hell kind of thing is.
Do you mind flying?
It's not as much fun as it used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be a big deal to get drunk at high altitude, you know? But once you get drunk in the Himalayas, you know, it's...
Pales by comparison?
Yeah, because you still have to walk up there. And,
All right, now let's get right to it. How about that? Yeah, okay. Now, we're gonna look at a clip from your motion picture, The Razor's Edge. Now, this is a remake of a movie that was originally made based on Somerset Maugham novel.
Right.
Now, by the way, let me just explain. This is the last clip we'll ever show on this program, unless Harry Dean Stanton has one. Okay, then this is the last one. It's been a change in policy.
Paul, do you know Troubles?
Troubles?
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Sorry.
Help yourself. So do you want to explain to the folks what they're going to see here?
This is a scene... This is the hardest part of the business, introducing the clip. I'm in this clip with Teresa Russell, who is backstage right now, and she's one of the most fantastic actresses I've ever worked with, and I'm not saying that just because she's here.
Yes, you are.
So. But you should really go see this movie just to see her, because she's just amazing in the film, and it's really.
You know who else is in the... Well, of course you know who else. Your brother's in the film.
My brother Brian is in the film.
Yeah, I enjoyed seeing you guys work together.
Wasn't it great?
Yeah, I thought that was a real nice couple of scenes.
And he dies, which is really fantastic. We kill him off. We kill him... Well, no, he's still alive. It's a movie, Steve. It's a movie. All right, so he dies in the movie, though, so he got to be drunk all the time because he was dying anyway.
That's another good scene, but we can't, people haven't seen it, they won't know what we're talking about. All right, let's take a look at what we're going to see. Did you want to tell them more about this?
Yeah, so this is, I'm going off to war, and this is a...
Here. I have these printed out for you.
Your poems. Oh, this is great. Now I'll have something to read to the guys in the trenches at night.
You used to like them.
Well, they're good. I always liked the poet.
I'm gonna miss you. You know, when we were kids, I was always terrified you were the guy I was gonna have to marry.
But you just couldn't control yourself, could you? Oh, Bob. Oh, Bob, don't. Oh, Bob, don't. Stop. Whatever you do, Bob, don't. Oh, Bob.
Well, there's, I probably should have told you that that's not the girl that she's married to somebody else, and she's already pregnant. She sort of got married hastily, and she was pregnant, so when I said you just couldn't control yourself, it was a joke.
Right. Now, I noticed you get a screenplay credit on this. You and another man wrote the screenplay. Now, was there, how did that work? How did you guys sit down and write a screenplay from this?
Well,
from the existing movie or from the existing novel?
No, we just took the story of the novel and we made it our own way. So it's a lot lighter than the original. We wanted to make it a little more...
Now, do you go to an office somewhere? Do you go to your house? Do you go...
No, we wrote in bars, mostly. We would go to bars, and we went to a couple of health spas, and we would go to mud baths and Calistoga and places like this. We went to a nudist colony somewhere in San Francisco.
But now, why would you want to do that? I mean, I know why you'd want to do it, but why do you want to write a screenplay?
Just to get out of the house, you know. But we did it, so we thought it would be, if we worked in the most difficult place we could work, then we would always be reminded we had to work, and you'd always have to keep coming back to this thing, and it would be sort of an exercise. And it paid off eventually. Because it was real hard to write, and you'd go home and you'd only have like a page, you know, so it was hard, but it finally paid off when we were in India. We were working in a monastery in the Himalayas, and we had a religious war going on in front of us, and there was like a riot going on, and John and I were just sitting on a chair saying, you know, we're the only ones who were ready for this. It's kind of a funny story. And you have to be in a religious war in India to really appreciate the comedy.
That's the thing. Not everybody has, unfortunately.
No,
it's tough.
It was funny.
So now what are you going to do? You going to go on vacation? You got another film in the works?
No, I'm finished. This is it.
You pretty much, you are Mr. Show Business now with this Ghostbusters deal. How much, has the movie made $1 billion yet? Has it come close to $1 billion?
No, but there's a deal. We're trying to get Rhode Island, you know, stuff like that. No, that's a cheap joke. I like Rhode Island. I wouldn't buy it. I let them keep it. It's great. It's got a beach in Rhode Island. It's made over $200 million, and the Japanese have just heard about it, so they're very excited. And, everybody's going to dress that way in Japan for the next 10 years now.
You know what I'm saying? What I hear is people are saying that you're the only guaranteed box office in motion pictures today. That if somebody wants to guarantee a profit based on one star, it's you.
Well, I come from a large family, and that helps, you know, but you know, I got a lot of people that, you know, there are people still trying to find me, you know, so they go to see if I'm still alive.
To look for leads.
Yeah, well, he must have been in Hollywood sometime. But, you know, that was a movie that Dan and Harold wrote, and it was Dan's idea, and Ivan Reitman directed it, and everybody in it was funny, and the guy who made the special effects is a genius, and Sigourney's tall and lanky and
but I
everything,
mean, they turn out expensive, good movies all the time that don't do nearly the business that that one did.
Well, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am completely responsible. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Am I?
I think so. Well, nice to see you.
Good to be here.
Bill Murray, ladies and gentlemen.